Welcome back, Egyptology lovers. Today we're doing an excerpt of the papyrus of Khensumes. This is a section from his papyrus. Khensumes here is dressed in a nice regalia, very nice looking outfit, attire for his funeral. He is basically wearing an 𝓍𓌢🏏 collar with a wig, as well as a cone, a wax cone on the head, which would melt into the wig or into the hair in order to perfume the hair. He's holding a very famous looking incense burner on which the incense would be put into there, and then it would burn out from over here. On the other hand, he is also holding a libation water jar, which pours water to purify, and it's upon the table with a reed mat, and over on top here, I can assume these are bread loaves, and that's within a table over there. So looking at this particular papyrus here, we need to look at who's over here now. Who is he giving offering to? Well, this is Ra-Horakhty, the god Ra in the horizon. So he is holding a waset, a staff, a symbol of power. He's wearing also a lovely regalia of a divine being with the 𝓍𝌗 and the wig as well. He's holding an 𝓍 symbol for life. At the same time, he has a bovine or cow tail, which is a symbol of virility. Over to him, behind him as well, now you have Osiris, who is in a mummified state. Since he died, he was in a mummified state. This could only be the fish scales, which pertains to the Nile, so where the fish, and so the scales represent the fish of the Nile. He is holding the flail and crook of office. So this is usually the standard staffs of office. And you can see he's the dark-skinned over here because he is from the color of the Nile, of the soot. So he's painted black to represent that he was thrown into the Nile by his evil brother. Next to him, he has his wife and her sister. So this is Isis, who is actually described here as the Great Mother. And then Nepthys, who is also described as the mistress of the embalming place. So there you go. That's pretty much the description of what's going on over here. We're going to go ahead and read the hieroglyphs, and then from there we should be able to get some more information about what is being said. So let's see. What are we going to do here is describe to you how the hieroglyphs are set up. Over here, which actually is a combination of over here. So this column right here, this and this continues on there. That is a dedication to the gods. And then this section here going over to the right is basically Khensumes describing his dedication and his titles in this particular columns over here. Now, if you notice, the hieroglyphs going from here to the left are facing the right. So you would read from top to bottom and to the left. And then the hieroglyphs over here are written to facing the left, so you would read from left to right, top to bottom. All right, so let's go ahead and start by describing the hieroglyphs over here. We'll start with this section here, and this is going to go from right to left. This is Ra-Horakhty right over here. He's described, he's the first god given the honor, and he is actually composited here with two gods. So Ra-Horakhty-Atum, a combined composite. So you have Ra-Horakhty, Lord of the great temple, the great god, okay, of great god, Lord of the necropolis, and the sky. Now, you usually have the symbol of the sky, the determinative, but in this case, it's omitted over here. So let's go over here now. Now, this is Osiris, and he's right over here. So he is described right there. As you can see, the hieroglyphs are always in front of the gods in order to describe them. And so you can see over here, it's well done. So for example, you have Osiris, and this is his title, Foremost of the Westerners, or Foremost of the West. Wenefer, and Wenefer is the beautiful one. And over here is ruler of the living. So that's over here. These three columns are Osiris's title. Going over to here now, you have Isis. As you can see, she's right over here. You see that symbol, which is a throne symbol on top of her head. she's actually got it right there, so you know it's her. So Isis, or the Great Isis, the Divine Mother. And now we get to Nepthys. You could see the same thing on her head. It's right over there, so you can compare that this is for her. Nepthys, the Divine Sister, Mistress of the embalming place. And that's it. That's who you have as a description for the gods. Now we'll go over to Khensumes right over here, and we'll describe him. So what we're going to do is go about it this way. Let me just adjust something here. So this is a title usually they're given to them when they begin with describing themselves. They're given themselves as sort of like a title for royalty or divinity. So in this case here, we don't have it for Khensumes. Usually they'll have the Osiris, but they may add it later, and we shall see. So starting here with his column, let's go from there. Who has done incense and libation by the Osiris. Continuing here. The father of the god of Amun. So you have Amun right here. So the father of the god of Amun in nb.t-hw. So this is fun for everybody. nb.t-hw is actually the temple of Karnak. Karnak, the famous temple, this is the word in Egyptian, nb.t-hw. So you see it's pluralized over here, and this is a district area, so it's a city, so we know it was a city. Continuing over here, you can see the same word. Again, father of the god, it, it's just the I. Usually they have the T, but it's missing, so it, father of the god. The scribe of the, sorry, I'm just trying to get across here. So yes, so the scribe of the temple, the scribe of the temple of Mut. So Mut is the mother goddess, and she's also mother of the sky, so you can see her determinative of here. Now continuing over here, guardian of the scribes in the treasury, or of the treasury, of the house of Amun, of house, or of the house of Amun. So that's there you go. That's what it says there. And then finally, to finish it off, you have the name of the papyrus holder right there. This is Khensumes. So how do you pronounce his name? This is the word ch. This is actually a uniliteral word. So ch, n, and this is two literal. A biliteral, su, so Khensu, and up here you have mis, another biliteral word, and its complement with the letter S. So Khensumes. This is the determinative that defines that he is a person of royalty. He is shown seated down. And the voice offering, or the true of voice indication, the ma'eharu, before the great god. So there you go. That's the way it's written out for the papyrus of Khensumes. It's a very beautifully decorated. The hieroglyphs are quite simple to read, but well defined, well positioned for each god. Even the offering is wonderfully drawn, as well as the hieroglyphs, an indication of who he is. The thing is that it's not a very complex papyrus, but it's complex in a way that it's simple but beautifully and delicately done. Very true Egyptian theme. It's composite, it's position, it's just, you could tell that this is a very well done, attentively drawn one. The hieroglyphs are a little bit spacey over here, and here they're a little more congested, but overall it's well done, I find. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll make more these videos so you can learn about hieroglyphs. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.